Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hopefully everybody's doing well. What we're going to talk about today is I'm a little bit concerned. I received a letter from Social Security last month informing me it was the second notice for Form 7161 and 7162, which is the annual wanting to know if you're still alive. And it said second notice. Now, it was mailed out November 14th, I think, of last year. And I just received it at the end of January. Now, the cutoff date is February. If you don't return those letters, they stop payment. Well, my concern is I didn't get a stop payment. My theory is that they crossed each other in the mail, because I mailed my little letters out, certified mail or something registered mail, and my tracking showed that it had been delivered. But it still left me concerning, Of course, it'd be normal for anybody to be concerned about it. So, what I did is what I did last year. I had a similar problem last year. I emailed Manila, and also, after a couple of days of no response, I emailed the U.S. Even though I didn't get a stop payment, I'm still concerned because I never did get a reply on the emails. I got the general no reply emails, so they got the email. But I got no reply. And this has been several weeks. Makes you wonder, don't it? Now, I know there's a lot of expats here that still do all their banking in the U.S. and they get out of not having to worry about that annual letter. But you see, my situation is different. I left no assets in the U.S., so it wasn't practical to keep my funds in the U.S. and do the fees and constantly, after I forgot how often you had to renew your cards. Dealing with that, especially if you're in a place like I am right now. I'm in a very rural area. And getting mail is very difficult, as you already aware of. November to January. But luckily enough, the post office I use, when they do get a letter, they will text me and let me know I have mail. They're pretty efficient on that part. But that makes me wonder why they didn't respond, or at least let me know that everything is okay, even though I know it's okay. But that's what it is. That's the way it is, and that's part of life. I just thought I'd pass that information along for anybody that has had an issue and emailed them and not got a response. What are your thoughts? Well, as far as things going on here, I'm going to have company this coming Sunday. A new friend that I met in Darmagedi. He's planning on visiting Sunday, him and his wife and kids. So we'll have a busy day. He's also interested in maybe looking at some, getting away from Darmagedi and looking at different areas of maybe even living. I don't know how that'll work out, because I know he depends online. Had suggested a place, and it come to mind. I'm going to have to remind him his internet is not going to be very good there, so that might be a downfall there. Even though the housing is super nice, uh, so I have to try to remember to message him today and inform him about that particular setup, about the internet. Uh, Personally, it wouldn't bother me because there is cell signal there, but it's not as stable as he would need. That's another drawback on that part. Uh, and there we go on that part. Now we are in the process of collecting eggs. I think I done a count last night. I've got 35 in the incubator. My goal is to have 100 plus, maybe more than that. Maybe might get around 120, 130 eggs. And hopefully we'll have more success at the hatching than we have in the past. What I'm have a mind of doing is maybe every 3 months or so do a cycle like this. That way we'll have a source of income from time to time, and then process of building the flock up with laying hens. And of course the roosters, as they come of age, the majority of them will be butchered and put in the deep freeze. And they will become chicken that we use personally, and also we probably sell some of it and help offset some of the costs that we're encountering now with the food and so forth, and taking care of the flock. We've been very fortunate that we've not had to buy eggs in forever. I like that part. The fresh eggs I've gotten used to, and I enjoy those. That's a good thing. That's where we're at now. But I did lose a very desirable hen yesterday morning. For no apparent reason, she just up and died. She was my buff. She's a beautiful hen. And she was very active and everything. It's just one of those things. Sudden death. And there's no physical thing that showed what would cause her death. The only thing I can determine, maybe she got egg bound. I don't know, because she had been laying eggs, and we do have a nest of I think 10 eggs in it, that we do have a hen sitting on it. Actually, one of my silkies is sitting on it. So we're going to see how that turns out. How many eggs of those actually hatch. That's where we're at on that part. Other things going on. Virgil's doing excellent in school. He's actually running for public information officer in his school. And he performed a speech. And he practiced a speech here, and I was impressed. What I like about it, this gives him the not be so shy and be able to move forward in life without being afraid of speaking out and being in front of the public and so forth. I really like that. I admire that. Now, I know some people ask, well, why don't you send him to a private school? Well, I'll be honest with you. What I've seen with private schools here, they're good. They're excellent. But also notice the attitude of the kids. They kind of look down on students that are not in the private school sector or don't have family well to do. And I don't want Word to have that attitude. I want him to look at all human beings as being equal, and that you see someone in need, you need to try to teach them something to improve their life so they can be self-sustaining. And that's what my goal is. I want him to be able to be kids can look up to him, or people can look up to him, and be an inspiration to take care of themselves, instead of being stuck into life of not being able to do anything. I have made some changes for several kids throughout the time I've been here, and I'm proud of what I've done. I've got kids that's, of course, I've been here long enough. I've got kids that's actually started their own business, and some school teachers, and one thing or another, and it just makes me smile every time I think about them. Even though I've lost touch with a lot of them, I think about them. The things I pointed them towards and made them self-sufficient. And it makes me feel pretty good. Now, I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers here. I've not had the opportunity to take the pictures I need to send to him, but he's started helping one of my favorite kids here, Gino. And Gino is remarkable. He's a smart kid, and he's not into any bad habits of that nature. He helps his family, and he does well in school. And this small amount of money that he's receiving now, you'd be surprised how much that has improved his life. He's got shoes to wear, he's got uniforms to wear, he's got school supplies, and that's making a difference. So, to my subscriber, thank you very much. Thank you so very much. I don't know if everybody's aware or not, but I normally do everything on my own. I have for many years. And I'm still going to continue doing it. I'm not out here begging for money. But it's nice when someone actually wants to sponsor somebody. It's fine with me. I got my own projects, and it helps me free up money for that. I've been wanting to do a lot. My next investment, as soon as it's available, is Starlink. And the reason for that, my internet here is terrible. Worse than terrible. It's hit and miss. It was good there for a little while. I thought I had control of everything, and thought the internet, I pretty well had everything covered, I thought. And I even blamed the new modem I had purchased for it not functioning correctly, because I had ridiculous speeds on it. I could get 150, 170 out of it, and uploads, it wasn't super fast, but at least it was something I could use. It would average anywhere from 15 to 30 uploads. Then I got the fiber, as you well know, from third party. And it was pretty good for a while. Now it's off more than it's on, and in the evening time it's almost unusable, and sometimes even in the early morning, like right now. And I'm throttled to a 30 upload, and not 30 upload, 30 download. Upload will vary anywhere from 2 or 3 to sometimes it will get up to around 20. But it's just difficult. And I watch all my TV programs are streaming. So I've got to make a move that I didn't really want to make because I was happy with what I had for a while. And that's why I stand on that. Solar, that's another project I want to take on this coming year. I want to update and get more batteries so I can have more storage while the price of batteries are down. And I don't know how that's going to work out because with the Starlink investment, it's going to put that on hold for quite some time. But one step at a time, I'll manage. Don't worry. And you know how much I appreciate everybody out there visiting with me and taking time out to listen to me chatter. Thank you very much. What I would like for you to do, though, if you don't mind, is happen to stumble on my channel or not a subscriber, it'd be nice if you hit that subscribe and like. And if you don't want to listen to me talk, take a break. Let me sit there and rattle while you go fix breakfast or dinner or whatever, or use the bathroom, or drink a cup of coffee, whatever. Just let my video run. I need them watch time hours. Yes. So I can start getting a little revenue off of this YouTube. I don't want a great deal of money, If I can get an average of $50 to $100 a month extra on it, that makes a big difference here. Oh yeah. But anyway, folks, I really appreciate everybody. My second cup of coffee to you. Everybody take care, be happy, enjoy life the best you know how. Well, my remote don't work.